Hey everyone, it's the Life Doctor here, and I certainly hope that it is warmer where you are than where I am. I went for a 2 mile jog this afternoon, and I gotta tell you, I almost turned back for my gloves. But anyway, I kept going, and yeah, it was pretty cold. Listen, I just wanted to come to you and make a quick little video sharing with you my most recent thoughts and reflections as it pertains to my healthy lifestyles journey, my weight loss journey, and the progress that I'm making and where I kind of see myself going and where I'm headed and that kind of thing. So it's not going to be a long video at all. So most of you know that I have a particular weight goal that I have set for myself. Now, I have never revealed what that number is. I've always kept that to myself, but you know that I've had this magical number that I am trying to reach. Now, the reason that I have kept holding on to this number for all this time is because I am just reflecting back to when I was the happiest and when I felt the best about myself. And it was when I was at that particular number or around that number. And so I was kind of feeling like, well, if I can get back to that number, then I must be in a place of accomplishment and health and all of the wonderful, warm, fuzzy memories that I have of being that weight. But it just dawned on me that that is probably not the best way to conceptualize weight loss. I follow a number of people on YouTube, and one young lady that I follow because she is an expert in terms of her knowledge where weight loss is concerned, as well as nutrition. And she was mentioning in a video that I recently watched that she is 10 pounds heavier now than she was when she was 19 years old, but she is two dress sizes smaller now than she was when she was 19 years old. And I think the implications are obvious. It was obvious to me. Clearly, it's not all about, what the scale says. And I think we know that, intellectually we know that. But as a woman, I think that you know, I like to hold on to this notion of I weigh this much or I lost this amount of weight. Like I want to be able to say that. But on a cognitive level, of course, I know that it's not all about how much somebody weighs. So many other factors go into your overall health, like your muscle mass, which may cause you or me to weigh more than we might want to weigh. It's the things that we're eating, it's how we feel, it's how we look in our clothes. There are just so many different things that kind of go into this journey of health and feeling good and looking good. I mean, there's just a number of factors. And so I started thinking about my progress and how it relates to this magical number that I have been vying for. And I was just like, you know what, right now I'm a size 7 and I'm pretty happy with that. The reason why I'm a little hesitant is because even though I'm a size 7 and I can wear the clothes that I, um, wore when I was first married, that I haven't been able to get into until this point, is because even though I'm a size 7, things are not quite situated the same way as they were prior to having children. And for those of you who have had kids, you know what I'm talking about. Anywho, so you know, I think that on some level, I have been thinking that if I lose more weight, that will compensate for the crazy stuff that has happened to my body as a result of having kids. But that's really not realistic, and that's really not the case anyway. Like, my stomach will probably never be flat again, and that's okay. But my focus right now, I think, is going to be more about toning and getting as tight as I can get, realistically, naturally, just by exercising and eating right and that kind of thing, as opposed to weight loss per se. Yes, I still want to lose a few more pounds, but I think that I have come to the realization or the decision that whatever I happen to weigh on May the 17th, and why May the 17th? Because I am running a 5K race on May the 17th, and I am currently training for that. I found a free 8-week training program to prepare me for that race. And so that's what I'm doing now as my workout routine, which happens 6 days a week. So whatever I happen to weigh on May the 17th, after continuing to eat properly, watch my portions, not eat late at night, and all these things that I'm doing, whatever I happen to weigh on that day, that's just what it's going to be. Whether I hit that magical number or not, that's what it's going to be, because the bottom line is my body is reacting and will continue to react to the positive and healthy changes that I am making to my life. So, whatever my body is supposed to do as a result of me exercising, watching my portions, and not eating late at night, making wise food choices, as a result of doing those things, my body is going to react in a particular way. And how my body reacts, I need to be okay with that, because not everybody, first of all, is supposed to be a size 4, 5, 6, 7, or even a 10. I mean, we're all fearfully and wonderfully made, and we come in all varieties, shapes, sizes, everything. And so I think I just had this eureka moment, this evolution in my mind. And for me, this is not about giving up on weight loss. No, it's not about that. It's about being realistic and being healthy, not just in my body, but in my mind. Because I don't want to get to a place where I'm obsessing about something that, well, obsessing about anything, period. But certainly I don't want to be obsessing about something that doesn't even make sense. Like, as a part of my training, I'm doing some strength-based training as well, which may mean I'm going to gain muscle mass, which may mean I may gain a pound or two. But if I'm getting leaner and slimmer, then hey, it's all good. So I don't need to be caught up with that number, is what I'm saying. And so that's what it's going to be. So on or around May the 17th, I will be coming out with, I guess a wrap-up video, a wrap-up testimony of where I've come and the weight I've lost and my size and what the Lord has done. And whatever I happen to weigh is what it's going to be. So I would just encourage you, if you are on a health journey yourself, a weight loss journey, take all these different things into consideration. Yes, numbers are important to the extent that it is one measure, it is one way to assess your progress and how you're doing, but it is just one. And so take all these different things that I've mentioned into consideration as you go about your journey, and don't get caught up in one particular thing. I just don't think it's healthy. So I hope that this video has been informative for you, helpful. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it with somebody else who you know might be on their health journey as well. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, you can do so now. It's absolutely free. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.